Hello students, my name is Milan Tolaria. In this video, we solve the paper of unit test 1. Okay, total marks is 25. Unit test 1 paper is there. We just solve this paper here. Okay, so first of all, here we need to enter the name and after that here it shows the marks. Okay, so our question number 1, it is of 1 mark, and our first question is coordinate of origin. Coordinate of origin in graph. Here we have origin. Okay, and coordinate of origin, it is 0 0. This is the question of chapter number 3. Okay, coordinate of origin is 0 0. So here our option D is correct, 0 0. Okay, after that question number 2, point -3 -5 lies in which quadrant? First, second, third or fourth? So if we think about the graph, here we have positive value on y, here we have positive value on x, here we have negative value on y, and here we have negative value on x. Okay, so this is our first quadrant, this is our second quadrant, this is our third quadrant, and this is our fourth quadrant. Here we have both have positive sign, right? Here positive and negative. So first of all we need to put the x-axis sign, so negative positive. Okay, in third quadrant both have negative sign, so negative negative, and in fourth quadrant here x is positive and y is negative, so positive negative. Okay, so here if we think about the -3 -5, so we just need to check the sign. Both have negative sign, so negative sign we have in the third quadrant, so our answer of this question is third. Okay, both have negative sign, so in third quadrant we both have the negative sign, so here our answer is third quadrant. Okay, so option number C. After that, which of the following point lies on y-axis? Okay, which of the following point lies on the y-axis? If any point is on the y-axis, okay, then definitely its x coordinate is 0, right? Because if you extend this line on the x-axis, it is 0. So on y-axis we have x coordinate 0. Okay, y coordinate can be any number. Y coordinate can be any number, but one condition is that our x coordinate is always 0. So here we need to find such a type of coordinate in that we want x coordinate 0. So here in first answer we have x coordinate 0, right? In bracket, first of all x quadrant is there, after that y coordinate is there. Okay, so here our x coordinate is 0, so this is our final answer. Here we have x coordinate 1, here we have -2, here we have -1, so this is not the correct answer. Okay, so our correct answer is A. Here we have 0, but it is y coordinate 0, right? If y coordinate 0, that means this point lies on the x-axis, but here we want on y-axis, so our answer is 1. Our answer is option A. Okay, after that question number 4. Which of the following is solution of 2x plus 5y is equals to 20? Which of the following is solution of 2x plus 5y is equals to 20? So one by one you need to check all this value here. Okay, your first value it is the answer of x, and second value it is the answer of y. So here we have 2x plus 5y. Okay, first of all put 3 3, that means in place of x 3 and in place of y 1 3. Okay, so 3 2 is 6 plus 5 3 is 15. 15 plus 6, it's a 21, but here it is written 20, so this is not the correct answer, right? If we think about the second answer, -1 2, so in place of x we need to put -2, in place of y we need to put 2. So now 2 ones are 2, plus minus minus, and here 5 twos are 10. So finally plus minus minus, 10 minus 2 8, big number 10 have positive sign, so plus 8. So this is even not the correct answer because we want 20. Okay, similarly put 5 and 2, so in place of x we need to put 5, and in place of y we need to put 2. Now here 5 twos are 10, here even 5 twos are 10, 10 plus 10 20, and here we have 20. So this is the correct answer, because all the points on the line always satisfy the equation of line. Okay, so 5 2 is the correct answer. This is the solution of this equation. Now check the 7 1 even. So in place of x 7, in place of 5 1, 7 to the 14, 5 1 the 5, 14 plus 5 19. Okay, so 19 is our answer, but here we want 20. That's why this is even the wrong option. So here our answer is option C. Okay, after that question number 5. The graph of 3x minus 2y is equals to 12 passes through the point. Here we need to find the 2 points on the line. Okay, so these 2 points always satisfy the equation of graph. Okay, these 2 points always satisfy the equation of graph. So we need to check this coordinate in this equation. So first of all check for 4 0. So in place of x put the 4, in place of y put the 0. So 3 in place of x 4, minus 2 in place of y 0. 4 3s are 12, minus 2 into 0 0. So 12 minus 0 12, and here we have 12. So 4 0 is the correct answer, right? So our first option is correct, 4 0, and here we have two options which have 4 0. So either our answer is A, otherwise C. Okay, so here we need to check for the minus 4 and 0. So in place of x put the minus 4, and in place of y put the 0. So here 4 3s are 12, plus minus minus, and 2 into 0 0. So here we got answer minus 12, but here we have plus 12. So this is not the correct answer, right? This coordinate is right, this is wrong. So definitely this is our final answer, right? 4 0 and 0, minus 6, but we need to check this 0 and minus 6 here. So 3 in place of x put the 0, in place of y put the minus 6. So here 0, minus minus, plus 6 to the 12. Our answer is 12, and here we have the 12. So option C is correct answer, because both this coordinate satisfy our equation, right? Both this equation satisfy our equation. That's why our option C is correct. Now check the option B even. Here we have 0 6. So 3 in place of x 0, in place of y 6. So 3 into 0 0, minus 6 to the 12. So our answer is minus 12, but here we have plus 12. This is the wrong answer. That's why option B is wrong. Now check this 3 and minus 2. In place of x 3, in place of y minus 2. So 3 3s are 9, minus minus plus, 2 2s are 4, 9 plus 4 13, but not 12. That's why option D is even incorrect. So option C is our correct answer. Okay, after that question number 6. Find P3 if P of x is equal to x square minus 7x plus 12. So if we want to find the P of 3, so in place of x we need to put 3, so we get the answer. Okay, so P of 3, now in place of x put the value 3. So here x square, that means 3 square, minus 7 into x, so 7 into 3, and plus 12. So 3 square 9, minus 7 3s are 21, plus 12. Now 12 plus 9 21, and this minus 21 as it is, 21 minus 21 0. Okay, otherwise you can also go with this things. That means 9 minus 21, plus minus minus, 21 minus 9 12, big number 21 have negative sign, so minus 12, minus 12 plus 12 0. So here our answer of P of 3 is equals to 0. So our option B is correct. Okay. 0. After that, question number 7. Here we need to find p of 2 if p of y is given to you. So if we want to find the p of 2, so in place of y we need to put the value 2 here, right? So here p of 2, in place of y put the value 2, so 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 4. In place of y we need to put 2. Now 2 square, it is 4, 5 2s are 10 plus 4, right? 4 minus 10, so plus minus minus 10 minus 4, 6. Big number 10 have negative sign, so negative plus 4. Now minus 6 plus 4, plus minus minus 6 minus 4, 2. Big number 6 have negative sign, so negative sign. So here our answer is minus 2. So p of 2 is equals to minus 2. So our option A is correct answer. Okay. After that, question number 8. One of the solutions of the linear equation 3x plus 5y is equals to 30 is. So again we need to check all this coordinate in the equation. Okay, solution of linear equation, that means this coordinate solve will satisfy the equation. So put the value here. So in place of x 10 and in place of y 0. So 3 into 10 plus 5 into 0. 10 into 3 30 plus 5 into 0 0. So 30 plus 0 30. Okay, so this is the correct answer, 10 0. So option A is correct. Now check all the other values also. In place of x 0, in place of y 10. 3 into 0 0, 10 into 5 50. Our answer is 50, but here we want answer 30, that's why this option is incorrect. After that, 3 5. So 3 5, in place of x 3, in place of y 5. So 3 3s are 9, 5 5s are 25, 25 plus 9 34. So 34, it is different, right? That's why this is even the wrong option. And at last, check the 0 0 here. So in place of x 0, in place of y 0, so 3 into 0 0, 5 into 0 0, 0 plus 0 0. Okay, so this is even the incorrect answer. So final answer is A. Now question number 9. If 2 minus 3 is a solution of the equation 3x plus ky is equals to 18, find the value of k. If this is the solution, so definitely this coordinate satisfy this equation. Okay, here we do not need to check for the solution. It is given in the equation. This is the solution of this equation. So this 2 points needs to satisfy this equation. So put the value here in place of x2 and in place of y minus 3. Okay, in place of x2 and in place of y minus 3. So 3 in place of x2 plus k in place of y minus 3 is equals to 18. Now 3 to the 6 plus minus minus 3 into k, 3k is equals to 18. Now transfer this 3k to the right hand side and 18 to the left hand side. So 6 minus 18 is equals to 3k. Here 6 minus 18 plus minus minus 18 minus 6 12. Big number 18 have negative sign, so negative sign, and here 3k. So minus 12 is equals to 3k. Now transfer this 3 to the left hand side, it goes to the denominator. So 3 4s are, so k is equals to minus 4. So our answer is k is equals to minus 4, option C. Okay, this is the 2 marks question. After that, question number 10. This is even 2 marks question. Here, if x plus 5 is a factor of x cube plus 13x square plus ax plus 35, find the value of a. Okay, here it is given that this is the factor of this polynomial. If x plus 5 is the factor of polynomial, so definitely if we divide the p of x by x plus 5, so we get the remainder 0. That means for every number, if we divide a number with its factor, so always we get the answer, always we get the remainder as a 0. Okay, because the original number is always divisible by its factor. Okay, so we can use here remainder theorem and we can take remainder is equals to 0. Okay, so what we need to do, our factor x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now finding out the value of x, we need to transfer this 5 to the right hand side, so our x is equals to minus 5. Okay, now put this value in original p of x, it gives the answer of remainder, but we know that answer of remainder is equals to 0 because x plus 5 is a factor. Okay, so here our p of x is x cube plus 13x square plus ax plus 35. Now here we need to put, in place of x we need to put minus 5. So minus 5 all cube, in place of x minus 5, right? So 13 and minus 5 all square. And ax plus 35. Now we know that answer of the remainder is 0, that means p of minus 5 is equals to 0. Right, a number always divisible with its factor, so take here 0. Now minus 5 all cube, so 5 cube it is 125, 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 and negative number is there, so negative 125. Now minus 5 all square, it is plus 25 and 25 into 13, it is 325. Now here plus minus minus 5a and plus 35. Okay, now 325 minus 125, it is 200, right? 325 minus 125, 200, and 200 plus 35, it is 235. Right, so 0 is equals to minus 5a plus 235. Now transfer this minus 5a to the left hand side, so it becomes plus 5a. And for finding out the value of a, we need to transfer this 5 to the left hand side, so a is equals to 235 divided by 5. Okay, so 235 divided by 5, 5 4s are 20 and 5 7s are 35. So our answer of a is equals to 47. Okay, our answer of a is equals to 47. After that, question number 11. This is even 2 marks question. Here we need to find the remainder when x cube plus x square minus 10x plus 8 is divided by x minus 2. Okay, we need to find the remainder. So if we want to find the remainder, so we can use the remainder theorem. So we just need to take x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, now transfer this minus 2 to the right hand side, so x is equals to 2. Okay, so in original polynomial, put the value of x is equals to 2, so we get the remainder. Okay, so here we need to put x is equals to 2. So p2 is equals to here x cube, so 2 cube plus x square, so 2 square minus 10 into x, so 2 and plus 8. Okay, now here 2 all cube 8, 2 square 4, 10 into 2 20, plus minus minus and plus 8. Okay, 8 plus 4 12, and here plus minus minus 20 minus 8 12, big number 20 have negative sign, so negative, and 12 minus 12 finally 0. So here our answer of remainder is equals to 0. So option B is correct. What we need to do, first of all x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now transfer this 2, so we get the answer x is equals to 2. We need to put this value here, so we will get the answer of our remainder. Okay, after that, question number 12. Find the zeros of the polynomial p of t is equals to pt 70 minus 21. If we want to find the zeros of polynomial, Okay, so we need to equivalent this with the 0. That means we need to put p of t is equals to 0. This is the definition of zeros, right? Zeros means what? It is the value of variable. So at that value polynomial becomes 0. So here we need to take value 0 of this polynomial, and here from here we need to find the value of variable, that means t. Okay, some students do the mistake here. In place of t they are putting the 0. That we do not need to do. We just need to take this polynomial is equals to 0, and we need to find the value of our variable. So from here we need to find the value of t. Okay, now transfer this 21 to the left hand side, so it becomes plus 21 is equals to 7t. Now for finding out the value of t, we need to transfer this 7 to the left hand side, so it goes to the denominator. So 21 by 7, so t is equals to 3. Okay, so t is equals to 3. After that, question number 13, this is even 2 marks question. Factorize x square plus 14x plus 33. So here we can use the middle term splitting method. X square plus 14x plus 33. Here we have coefficient, nothing is there, so 1 into 33, 33. So here we need to factorize 33. Here positive sign is there, so we need to find the factor of 33. So if we add that two factor, we want our middle term 14. So 11 3s are 33 and 11 plus 3 14. So we can use these two factors. Okay, one more thing, here we have positive sign, right? So here we need to give same sign to our both this factor, and that same sign it is of middle term sign, or middle term have positive sign. So here we need to give positive sign to our both this factor. Okay, so x square plus 11x plus 3x, our two factor 11x and 3x. Okay, middle term splitting, so in place of middle term we need to write this two factors and plus 33. Now from here we can take x as a common, right? So here from x square 1x is common, so 1x is remaining, that we need to write in the bracket. Okay, and plus from second term x is already common, so only 11 is remaining. Now same bracket we need to write it again, and we need to check our third term. Our third term is plus 3x. Here we have only x, so that 3 we need to write outside the bracket. Okay, so finally our x plus 11 same, so we can take it common. So now x plus 3 is remaining, so here our second factor is x plus 3. So this is the answer of this factorization, x plus 11 and x plus 3. Okay, x plus 11 and x plus 3. So option C is correct. Okay, then next question is number 14. This is even 2 marks question. 27x cube plus 8y cube plus 54x square y and plus 36xy square. So we have lots of identity, right? We already learned about lots of identity in chapter number 2. So we need to check which identity we can apply here. So which identity have the answer in this form: x cube, y cube, x square y and xy square. It is the x plus y all cube, right? Because answer of this identity x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square, right? Final answer. Otherwise initially we have this form x cube plus y cube plus 3xy in bracket x plus y. So this form we have here, right? X cube, y cube, x square, y and xy square. So we need to arrange this answer in this format. We need to arrange this answer in this format: x cube plus y cube plus 3xy in bracket x plus y. So here in place of 27x cube we can write 3x all cube. Okay, what is our identity? X cube plus y cube 3xy in bracket x plus y. So here 3x all cube. After that y cube. So here we have 8y cube. So we can write like this 2y all cube. Okay. And now we need to write up this steps plus 3xy and in bracket x plus y. So directly write down 3xy. X that means first bracket 3x and y that means second bracket 2y. And in bracket x plus y that means first bracket plus second bracket. Okay, so this is the format. Now we need to check our original equation. Again, first of all, in place of 27x cube we can write a 3x all cube. In place of 8y cube we can write a 2y all cube plus 3 into first bracket 3x, second bracket 2y, in bracket first bracket 3x plus 2y. Now multiply this answer. 3 3 is 9, 9 2 is 18, and that we need to multiply with our first term. So 18 into 3, 54, and x into x, x square y. Now check the second term even. Again 3 3 is 9, 9 2 is 18, 18 into 2, 36. So that we have here 36xy square. Okay, so our setup is ready. So now we can write the identity. That means first bracket 3x plus second bracket 2y all cube. So answer of this question is equals to 3x plus 2y all cube. We need to form the identity. Okay, so first of all we need to write in the form of identity, and then we can put the identity and we can write the formula. So 3x plus 2y all cube, this is the correct answer. (3x plus 2y all cube). Okay. After that, question number 15. 25x square minus 20xy and 4y square. So we just need to think about which identity we can put here. So we have one identity for x plus y all square. It is x square plus 2xy plus y square. Right, so here we have this form x square, xy and y square. So maybe we can use this identity here. Okay, so first of all, how we can write this identity? In place of 25x square we can write like this, 5x all square. Right, then negative sign as it is, 2xy, right? So first of all, these two brackets are blank, and directly write down last step 4y all square. So we can write 2y all square. Right, what is our original identity? X square plus 2xy. Sorry, here this identity is for negative sign, so minus 2xy plus y square. Right, so these two terms are ready. X all square, that means first bracket all square and last bracket all square. In middle we need to write 2, so we already written 2. Now x, that means our first bracket 5x, and y, that means our second bracket 2y. Now multiply this and check your answer. So 5 to the 10, 10 to the 20xy, so that we have in the equation. So this setup is correct. Okay, so here 5x and 2y. Now what is the final answer? First bracket 5x, here we need to take only sign, and last bracket 2y all square. We need to write first bracket, we need to take sign of middle term, and we need to write third term, then all square. So 5x minus 2y all square. So 5x minus 2y all square, that is our option number B. It is the correct answer. 5x minus 2y is equals to 5x minus 2y all square. Okay, and at last we have the equation number 16. This is the 3 marks question. We need to factorize this. Okay, we already solved such a this type of sum in our exercise 2.5. 5 others 4. So here we have polynomial x cube plus 8x square plus 9x minus 18. Okay, now if we put here 1, okay, in place of x, if we put 1 here, so 1 cube plus 8 into 1 square plus 9 into 1 minus 18. So 1 square, it is 1 cube, it is 1. 1 square, it is 1 into 8, 8. Here 9 ones are 9 and minus 18. So 9 plus 8, 17 plus 1, 18. So here we have 18 minus 18, 0. So here we get the remainder 0. It means 1. If so, for 1 we can write like this. So x minus 1 is the one factor of this polynomial. Okay. If we got p of 1 is equals to 0, that means x minus 1. If we get p of 1 is equals to 0, it means that x minus 1 is one factor of p of x. Okay. So here we know one factor. Now we can solve this question. Okay, we can find the other factors. So here we know that x minus 1 is one factor, right? So here if x minus 1 is one factor, so here we need to take plus 1 and we need to write all the coefficient. So first of all, x cube have one coefficient 1, x 8x square have coefficient plus 8, plus 9x have the coefficient plus 9, and at last 18, right? Now first of all, here we need to put 0. 1 plus 0 1, that we need to multiply with plus 1. 1 ones are 1, 8 plus 1 9, again 1 ones are 1, 9 ones are 9, 9 plus 9, sorry, 9 plus 1, here we do one mistake, 8 plus 1 9, and here 9 ones are 9, so 9 plus 9 18, right? Now 18 ones are again 18, so plus 18 minus 18 cancel, so remainder becomes 0, and that we want here. Okay, so from here we can write our other factor. First of all, it is the coefficient of x square. After that, 9 is the coefficient of x, and 18 is the coefficient of, sorry, it's a constant term. So after that we can write p of x is equals to x plus 1 and x square plus 8x plus 18. Sorry, here we have 9x, right? X square plus 9x plus 18. Now one factor we already know, that x plus 1. Now we need to factorize this. So again we can use the middle term splitting. So at last constant term is 18, so 18 ones are 18, that means we need to factorize 18, and we want answer 9, so our 2 factor is 6 and 3. 6 and 3x. Now we need to give this sign. So here our last term have a positive sign, so we need to give same sign to our both this factor, and here our middle term sign is positive, so here we need to give the positive sign. Okay, now we need to take a common from this. Here we do not need to write this 9x. So now we have x plus 1, x square plus 9x plus 18. Okay, so here x plus 1 as it is. Now we need to take common from this two terms, so x square and 9x, we can take x as a common. Okay, so from 2x 1x is remaining, and plus x is common but 9 is remaining, so x plus 9, and same bracket we need to write again, so x plus 9, and here, sorry, first of all we need to factorize this 9x. After that we can take common. So here we know the two factor, it is 6x and 3x, right? Because 6 is 18 and 6 plus 3, 9. Now from x square and 6x we can take x as a common, so x plus 6 is remaining, right? Then again we need to write this bracket x plus 6 and we need to take third term, it is plus 3x, so here we need to put plus 3. Okay, so x plus 1 in bracket x plus 6 x plus 3 x plus 3. Now x plus 6 common, so what is remaining? X plus 3, right? So x plus 1 x plus 6 and x plus 3. X plus 1 x plus 6 and x plus 3. This is the final answer. Sorry, one mistake we do here. Here minus 1 plus 1 not, but here we have factor x minus 1. Why? Because we get the answer x is equals to 1 because p of 1 becomes 0, right? If it is becomes 0, so we need to transfer this 1 to the left hand side, right? So x minus 1 is one factor, so here x minus 1 x plus 3 6 and x plus 3. Okay, so x minus 1 x plus 6 and x plus 3, this is the correct answer, option D. Initially we get the factor x minus 1, that's why we change it. Okay, so this is the final answer. So this is the solution of unit test 1. In next video we will see the solution of unit test 2. Okay, so student, if you have any doubt, so you can write down in comment section, I will give you the answer. Okay, thank you.